Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today I'm going to show you 3 different treatments for crackle, like a faux crackle, and like another kind of treatment. So if you're doing a background, if you're doing this on a piece of wood, cardboard, wood, whatever, this is kind of a cool thing to do and a cheap way to do it, inexpensive. So you know, nowadays, okay, first of all, I just have some cardstock and I painted 3 of them black, okay? But nowadays, you know, like slime and all the things, they're like, you know, like big things. So you can buy big jugs, I mean, you always could have, of Elmer's glue. So this is the Elmer's Glue All, okay? We're going to use that. We're going to use ModPodge matte, and we're going to use some Vaseline. Some of you may have already know these, but this is for a lot of you guys who are new and have asked about crackle and that kind of stuff. So we go in with it. I painted this, they're dry. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this Elmer's Glue All and I'm going to give a good coat like this. Make sure you get those sides and everywhere you want. And we're going to do it, I'm going to do it like kind of half and half so you guys can kind of see, and you'll see as I do it. I'm going to take some white. We'll use this white here, except I'll open it. Okay. And I'm going to put some here. Am I? That's the question. I'm just taking the lid off. If you guys enjoy my videos, or enjoy this video, please leave me a thumbs up right now before I start. It is so helpful. And if you're new here, please subscribe down below. Hit that little bell so you're notified when I upload. And if you are interested in supporting me and our channel, there's links down below for membership or PayPal. You know, if you just can only donate a couple bucks, everything helps. Okay, so I have some white here, and I'm gonna... There's so many different ways that people do this, but I'm just taking this on here and I'm gonna pull it down. And I'm gonna turn it and I'm gonna pull it down. Okay, that's one way. Another way is, I should have grabbed my other brush. There we go. You take this down and you don't, the more you kind of go up and down with this, the more thinner lines it's going to be. So we'll do that kind of down here, okay? And then I'll kind of brush up a little bit. It's very warm here in Jersey today, so, you know. And then I'll take, well, I'll use another brush. Yeah, what the hell? To paint over just some white. Like this. All right, now we're going to leave that sit for a moment. So I'm going to rinse out my brushes so we don't get anything, you know, nobody says like, oh, da-da-da-da-da, because I'm always getting, oh, da-da-da-da-da. Now you can hit this with your heat gun. Problem is that, you know, you got to be very careful. Hair dryer would be good only because you'll bake the glue and then, you know, it's not good for anybody. But if you hold it far apart, I'll show you. Let me just get these done and ready for the next. Get them dried off. I hope you guys are having a great week. It's been very hectic here. Very, got so much going on. But nothing you can do about it, right? Just got to keep on keeping on. As they say. Okay, dry that. It doesn't have to be thoroughly dry, but you can already see. All right, I'm going to hit it. Now that those are going to sit for a minute, let's put him here again. And it's just going to be from up above. Oh, yeah. And then you can decide which one you like better. No, I'm going to leave that go because I really don't want to bake it. We'll show you again at the end, but look at that. Look at that crackle, how cool. See, now you could see, I don't know if you could see here or not, but you could see where it's kind of, the heat gun was kind of like doing that too much. So I'm just going to leave that with you. That is gorgeous. Little teeny cracks. Oh God, what we could do with that. Okay. And these papers I'm just going to use when I'll use those as backgrounds or, in pieces of mixed media or what have you. Okay, so that's that one. So now I'm going to go in with some Mod Podge matte. I'm just shaking it real quick. What I'm going to do with this one is take the big brush. I'm going to dip her in. Yeah, I really got to get a new bottle of this. I just keep pouring in here. And I'm going to do the same kind of thing, except I'm going to do one, I'm going to do the same thing where I do one side a little bit more than the other. Now see, I like this kind of crackle here, which you'll see, but you'll see here, we got that. Let's see, I'll do a little bit more down here. Let's do it this way. I'll push the brush all the way down and then go halfway down. Let's just see what that does. Like, okay. All right, gonna put you in there. Now let's go in with the white. Going in. Gonna really get the white going. Gonna need more whites. Okay, dip it. I'm gonna push down on the brush. Gonna see what we get that way. And like right here, I can see, like, can you see these two little, like, I'm just gonna go in like that. I'm gonna take these and go like this. And then press down and press down. Okay, we don't need our fingerprints in there. Okay, so that's the Mod Podge, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen with that. Now I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna move this here for a second because what I want to do now is a few different things. So I'm going to take a little bit of this glue. If I open it, it would be really helpful today. And I'm going to just do a couple little squishes here all the way around. I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to brush it like this. Down here. We're going to leave that dry for a few, okay? Oh my God, look at my brush, how it leaked. Oh gosh, I really got to glue those back on. I got to quit leaving my brushes in the water is what I got to do. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that sit there for a second. And now that's going to dry. Now the next thing is I'm going to close this. And obviously you could do this with, Mod Podge or whatever you're going to use it. But this is the white school glue because it's very inexpensive to get. And a lot of fun. Now I'm going to take some, I've done this before, petroleum gelée. And I'm going to just get a little bit like this. Get it at the dollar store. And I'm going to put it on. Now we can do this several ways. So I'm going to go this way. And I'm just going to kind of like touch it like this. That way we can obviously brush it on, which I'm not going to do. And I'm going to do it thicker like this. Let's see what we get. Okay. Nothing fantastical. Now, still gonna let that dry. I'm gonna go in with white again. And I'm just gonna paint over this, like this. Put it on as thick as you want. Don't push too hard. And we're gonna let that dry. Okay, I'm gonna give that a couple more seconds. And you can see already, I'll probably hit this with the gun a little. It is so hot and humid here today. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. I'm going to do it from up here though, so I'm sorry for my hands. But you definitely get different types of, I don't want to say spackle. What is it? Okay, look at it. Crackle. My cat's over there. He's like, can't you just leave me alone? Remember, you got 2 layers that are going to dry. Okay. Now I'm going to let that dry for 1 more second, and then I'm going to deal with that. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay, so now, see how this is almost dry? You could also leave it dry, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go in and paint over it. And let's see what happens there. So here, now mind you, these are not all the way dry, but they get in there. Can you see the crackle? This one where I went back and forth, not so much, but beautiful crackle all here. And it's still got a little ways to go to dry. And it does dry much better on its own without the gun. Because the gun, like the heat gun or the whatever you're blowing it dry with. Now hair dryer would be a little bit different, but it melts the glue. So then it kind of like redistributes it in a way. So you can see, like, look at this right here. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm going to leave this sit over here for a second. All right, that's going to do its thing. Let's see how that goes. And I made it thick there. Let's see if I can. I hate messing with shit. Nope, nope. She's like, don't touch that. Okay, so now for this. Okay. Very lightly. Wipe. 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 And look, you get like a peeled paint look. Now tell me where I have the, you know, the yogurt, the Vaseline. Belly's growling. I'm like, well, I need a yogurt. Tell me where I have the Vaseline. So you can, think about this, you can stamp with a little bit, just brush a little bit on your stamp. If you want to see it, let me know, I'll do it. But you can do, I mean, you know, think about the different things that you can do. Now I'm going to dry this again over here. And that's going to liquefy that Vaseline. Okay? And that is going to help you get it all off your stuff. Because it's an oil base, like, you know, petroleum oil. And especially once this is dry, you'll get a nice clean, you know what I mean? But I mean, you can see the fun that you can have. And I wanted to do like dots just to show you, but like you can like peel paint. Oh, it's so much fun. Then we have over here with the school glue. And she's just not going fast. And that's sometimes the way it be. There we go. If you'll see it as good, there you go. Oh yeah, look at that. how cool. So we got all these great things. Like I said, this is the ModPodge. And remember, this is a treatment too. This doesn't have to be all Crackle. But this is a treatment too. This is thinner. This is the thicker. Okay? Oh, I love it. And this is still soaking wet because I think I did too much. I had water on my brush. But that is the glue. And she's coming along. So I'm going to dry that for another second and then call it. I love these. Love, love, love these. And like I said, it's 90 degrees here. Very humid. And it's not helping the drying situation. But let's just get this so you guys can see a little better. That's the thing. Paint and glue and all that is very temperamental when the humidity starts. But such is life, right? That's better. Let's do it this way. See? So that is fantastic. So we got 3 different treatments. Like I said, play. You might not like any of these. You know, I probably could have put more Vaseline over here to take off a little bit more, so it kind of gave it more of a look. Oh God, so much. And then the ModPodge. So whether you have any of these, which you have to have one, or go to the dollar store and get Vaseline, and let me tell you this, the dollar store has ModPodge, so small bottles, and it's ModPodge. Now when you do this, or any kind of painting for that instance, spray your paint a couple times, especially in this weather. I have to keep doing that and kind of giving it a mix because it's warm. It's warm. I hope this was helpful in some way. I didn't want to make this a 6-hour video, but like I said, look at this. Look at this. That it's just, oh. Play with your different brushes. I have brushes that some that the glue has glued on it, and I've been too lazy to honestly soak them in oil soap or whatever. So I take my scissors and I'll cut, and then I'll leave like 2 or 3 of the little things that are hard, so I can like drag through and do design, you know, whatever. So you can use, I mean, you can use so many things. So much fun, so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If so, leave me a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. And leave me a comment. I'd love to know if you've used this before. You can use this on, you know, dressers and tables. And I mean, you really can go all out. The fun is play with it. It's white school glue. You know, you can get that at the dollar store as well. So, hope you guys have a fantastic day. As always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.